Okay, so we now work on a problem in which we will be applying the concept of derivatives. And common to problems in differentiation is finding the equation of the tangent and the normal line. So usually you are given a curve and then a point will be specified rather, where the tangent line and the normal line will be located. Okay? So although we don't have the graph yet of 5x cubed minus 4x squared plus 4x minus 6, let us take a general example. So similar to the one we have earlier, suppose that the point 1, 2 is located here. Okay? So that means we're looking for the tangent line, which is the line passing through that point and touching the curve. Okay, so we want to find the equation of the tangent line. And every line follows the form y equals mx plus b. Okay, now here is the connection. The slope of the line is the same as the slope of the curve at that point. And the slope is the derivative at that point. Meaning to say, m is the dy over dx at the specified value of x. If I say it passes through, or at the point 1, 2, my a is equal to 1. Because the point is 1, 2. A is 1. Yeah. Okay? So, the core idea is the slope is the derivative. That's very important. Dy over dx at x equals a. So, knowing that, we can now find the equation of the tangent line. Okay, but what if we want to find the equation of the normal line? What is the normal line? The normal line is the other line that is perpendicular to the tangent line at the given point. So where you can have the 90-degree angle. And there is a specific relationship between the slope of the tangent line and the line perpendicular to it. What is the relationship? Let's say if m is equal to 2, what is the slope of the line normal, or the normal line, if the slope of the tangent line is 2? The negative reciprocal. So if this is m1, the m2 is negative 1 over m1, which is negative 1 over 2. It's a negative reciprocal. So that's how you extend the solution later on. If you want to find the normal line, make use of the idea that the slope of the normal line is the negative reciprocal of the slope of the tangent line. Okay, so let's work on the given example. So again, even without graphing the function, we will be able to find the equation of the tangent line. First, take note that we are looking for an equation of this form, y equals mx plus b. If the slope is the dy over dx, then that means we have to find the derivative of y, which we already know how to get. The derivative is equal to, what is the derivative? 15x squared minus 8x plus 4. This is your slope formula. That whatever x is given, if you want to slope, you plug in the x on that expression. Now the point is specific. It says it should be at point 1, 2. No, that's different. That's different. So we have m is equal to 15 1 squared minus 8 times 1 plus 4. Can you follow? Okay. How do we simplify this? 15 minus 8 plus 4. This is equal to 11. Tama? 15/8 is 7, and then plus 4 is 11. So slowly, your equation is turning into the equation that we want. It is now y equals 11x plus b. The only thing that is left to find is the b. How are we going to find the b? Any idea? How do we find the b? The tangent line also passes through the point 1, 2. So that means you can substitute 1, 2, because 1, 2 is a point of the line. So if we use the point 1, 2, then that means 2 is equal to 11 times 1 plus b, or 2 is equal to 11 plus b. And the b must be equal to negative 9. That's 2 minus 11. So now, it's slowly changing. We already found the b. So y is equal to 11x minus 9. This is the equation of the tangent line. In a multiple choice exam, maybe in the choices you will not see y equals 11x minus 9. So meaning to say, you should know how to change it in a different form. Give me an alternative form of y equals 11x minus 9. Alternative, yeah. How else can I write y equals 11x minus 9? Negative 11x plus y is equal to negative 9. Or it could be 11x minus y is equal to 9. Or it could also be 11x minus y minus 9 is equal to 0. So meaning to say, you should also know how to change it. Because you might encounter a question in which y equals 11x minus 9 is not in the choices. And you might say, oh, there's something wrong with the question. But maybe all you have to do is to rewrite it in a different way. Okay, so we already know how to find the tangent line or the equation. Let's go to the normal line. Once you have the equation of the tangent line, it should be easy now to find the equation of the normal line by applying the relationship of the slopes of the two. So first, for the normal line, the slope of the normal line is, so m is equal to negative 1 over 11. So I hope that is clear, because the slope of the tangent line is 11. So the slope of the normal line is the negative reciprocal, negative 1 over 11. Then we go back to the same, or we follow the same process. It must be y equals mx plus b, but the m now is different. And then to find the b, you use the same point, 1, 2. 2 is negative 1 over 11 times 1 plus b. So 2 is negative 1 over 11 plus b. b is equal to 2. What will happen? Plus 1 over 11. And how do you add these two easily? Think of 2 as 22 over 11. So that's 23 over 11. Or think of it as 2 and 1 over 11. So 23 over 11. So finally, our equation is y equals negative 1 over 11x plus 23 over 11. We have the m, and then we have the b for the normal line. And then again, maybe this is not in the choices. If this is a multiple choice question, how else can we write y equals negative 1 over 11x plus 23 over 11? Well, you could multiply both sides by 11. We can get rid of the denominator. 11y is equal to negative x plus 23. And just play around with the expression. It could be x plus 11y equals 23, or x plus 11y minus 23 equal to 0. So these are the alternative expressions for the one that we obtained. Okay, understand? Then let's take a different one, number 3 in your worksheet, but of course I will change the example. Something similar to that. So number 2, suppose we want to find the equation of the line with slope, let's say 4, that is tangent to, let's change it into y equals 4x squared minus 2x plus 1. So find the equation of the line with slope 4 that is tangent to y equals 4x squared minus 2x plus 1. How do we solve this? Again, you're looking for the equation of the line. What is the form of the equation that we're looking for? It could be y equals mx plus b. Always keep in mind, you just need to know what's m and what is b. So we start asking, do we know or do I know the m? Do I need to solve for it, or was it given in the problem? Find the equation of the line with slope 4, which is tangent of y equals 4x squared minus 2x plus 1. Given. You don't need to look for it. It's already given, 4x plus b. And earlier, whenever we look for b, we need a point. That's the difference of this question to the first one. We don't have the point. Okay? We must look for that point, or we must look for an x and y. Okay, so how are we going to relate the information stated in the problem? The slope is 4. It is tangent to y equals 4x squared minus 2x plus 1. What equation, what idea can we use so that we can find a specific point, a specific x? What is the relationship of derivative to the tangent line? That's the core idea. The derivative is what? The derivative is the slope of the tangent line. And the slope of the tangent line is 4. The dy over dx is equal to the slope, and in this case it is equal to 4. So it means you need to know this. Okay, what is the dy over dx? 8x minus 2. And this is equal to 4. So that means 8x is equal to 6, and x must be 6 over 8 or 3 over 4. Yan yung x. So how do you find its corresponding y? Substitute. Okay, so we have 4x squared, so that's 4 3/4 squared minus 2 times 3 over 4 plus 1. You substitute it to the given curve. So we have to do some arithmetic. 3/4 squared times 4. 9 over 16. So that's 4 times 9 over 16. 2 times 3 over 4. 2 times 3 over 4. 6 over, 6 over 4 or 3 over 2 plus 1. This will be 4. So it's 9 over 4 minus 3 over 2 plus 1. Can someone give me the final value? 3 over 2 is the same as 6 over 4. So 3 over 2 plus 2 over 2. Tama ba? 6. 3 over 2 is 6 over 4. So 9 minus 6 is 3. So 3 over 4 plus 1 is 7 over 4. Tama? Validate. Is it 7 over 4? Correct? Okay. So the point now, di ba? That's your x and y. The x is, ano po natin x? 3 over 4. And the y is 7 over 4. Let's go back to the, asan na yung mx natin? 4x plus b. This one. Yan na yun. So this must be 7 over 4 is equal to 4 times 3 over 4 plus b. Para hindi mahirap yung fraction, di 12 over 4 na lang muna. So b must be equal to negative 5 over 4. So we have completed the equation. So this must be y equals 4x minus 5 over 4. And again, practice how to change it into different forms. Did you get the idea? So we have seen two types of tangent line problem. The one given the curve and a point, this time given the slope and the curve. Okay?